Yo, what is up? So this is the new game, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and I've played a bit of it, and I've got to say I am pretty much enjoying it. Um, it's not pissed me off yet, unlike the first one. Uh, yeah, the visuals look better. The graphics are really nice. It just generally does look a lot better, as you'd expect. And yeah, I do like the vegetation and all that. As you can see there, look at that, much better, the menu, the interface of the game, and as it should be anyway, because it's a brand new game released in 2025. So I'm just right in the middle of a mission. So what I've got to do now is just uh, brew a potion. So I've got to pick some flowers. So I'll be going up here to find them. Hopefully no bugs with that, because on the old one it was really annoying just trying to pick stuff up because you had to literally pinpoint. That feels a bit better. It come up with a flower straight away. Whereas I had to get really right up close to things in the last game, even though it just didn't want to highlight the flower or whatever, the name of it, and it wouldn't let me pick, even dig in a grave. I did dig a grave on the previous game, and that was a right pain in the arse, I remember. Because I remember I picked up a spade in the first one, Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. It just literally felt like a pain in the ass to do anything basic, like a simple thing. I just felt like it was such an effort to do it on the last game. But but so far on this one, it definitely feels better. Uh, Combat, I'm not too sure about that. Still feels a bit slow, but hopefully it's something that I feel that if I do try and learn it and get used to it, I'll feel like it's actually worth my time. But looks like we're gonna try out here. So I've got an axe. Uh, I've got to equip that. This is new, this thing how you select weapons. Right, so I've got the axe. Still a bit weird compared to other games how you equip it. But whatever. Right. That looks like it's the same as the first one where you got a direct. Oh, my life's quite low, isn't it? Block. Ah, fuck's sake. Yeah, I actually probably should have ate something, to be fair, to get my health back up. Alright, we'll have to try again. Uh, Still not sure about the combat, to be honest. It's I don't know. I don't know what it is, man. It just feels a bit slow and unresponsive sometimes. Uh, Hopefully it's just a case of getting his stats up. I don't know. Let's try again. So I've got the weapon. Let's try and we got right. I've got to equip the axe. Fuck's sake, man. Alright. Even like one, maybe I need to get my stats up, but one strike takes his stamina down. Go down, you prick. Hey, he shit himself. He's walking off. I got this one prick. Hey, the dog's helped me out there. Go on, take that, you prick. Yeah, he's finished. He won't be getting up from that. See you later. It's fucked. It was a mere scratch. Oh dear. Yeah.
They were alright. They didn't harm you.
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know what you heard, but when they turned up, they found that dead
Yeah, the
fellow
graphics are a lot better,
organised in the
as you'd
shop.
expect, as I said.
So they must be
This is
waiting for
using
you
the
to
experimental
get there
settings,
yesterday. Look here.
and it's at
My
full in
boy
40p.
was slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that
On
my
the
mother
ultra
is
wide
here.
39
Heaven knows what they
inch.
have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyl.
Yeah, definitely when you compare it to other
We've
games, the
just come
dialogue,
to
the
take a
RPG,
message from Sir Hanush of
a lot
Leiper
better.
on Margrave
And
Yacht.
when you compare it to Dragon Age Felguard,
But we
the
won't leave till
storytelling
the
is so
battle's
much better.
finished
It's
laying the
ridiculous.
groundwork.
That's what I like about this game.
And when you know the rest,
Really good
you'll take
writers,
my witness
whoever
that you'll
created this
never
game.
do this. I swear to you, I'm
I think the
sincere
voice
in this.
actors are really good as well.
And I'm sorry it
And the
cost
other
you.
thing I like if you're
Well,
comparing it to
if
Dragon
so
Age Felguard,
sincere,
is when you
how
actually select
kind
something to
words.
say, they actually say it rather than
Now I will
just
get to
say
repeating.
something completely different, which really annoyed me.
Promise
It's
me
like
that
on
you
Dragon
won't
Age Felguard, they played it too safe.
keep
It's like
dealing with them.
it's like they were too scared of your own character offending anyone.
Now don't worry,
But on this one,
I'll
it's
find
like
my own little bit of
they
strength
don't
yet.
give a fuck. They let the
I ought to be able to
player
manage
just
it
do what
myself.
they want,
I'm
say what they want.
eternally grateful to you,
You get good
but
options.
be careful while
I
you're
mean, for
at
me,
it.
a good RPG
Don't
is
get to a
where you
point
get freedom of
where
choice.
you're
You get a lot of
stuck in
options
yourself.
to
What
select.
about Sir Hans?
That's what it's about. That's
What
what
does he do?
makes a great
He's holding up,
RPG.
I'd say. I treated
Simple
his
as that.
wounds and I'll change his
Yeah.
bandages shortly.
You know, it's not
He
a game built
doubtless knows
around
that remedy.
sort of
Have you
sensitivity
got a name
breeders.
for him?
Here,
It's a real
Walk
game
of Fate,
for real
he
people.
said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from him.
And I really
I'll give
respect
you
the
2 hours
developers
of my
for that. I
supply
mean,
during the night. But
you know, as
fresh
much as I think
ingredients
that's what kept me
always
going in the
cost
first
more,
one.
I don't
Like,
know
as
how they
much
do
as the
it in
bugs really
England.
pissed me off, and I thought it was
Here,
pathetic at
then
times,
you'll
that
just have to manage without
I
it.
did like that
See?
element of the
You
game.
might too.
Just the story,
Nothing hard.
how
My
well,
eyes are
how well
open.
everything was
So
wrote
take
with
me
the
at your
characters,
word. But at least
and
I can tell you
just like I
to
said,
go about it.
the options you get in the
All
conversations.
right, I'll try. But I'm not sure how to do it.
Yeah, I do remember how
I'll
to
tell
make
you
a
again
potion, to be honest,
today
but
everything. I
probably
haven't
do it all
changed
right.
the recipe, but it'll be better if
Did do
I
it
did.
towards the end of the
I
last
know
game.
it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble's son.
I'll take the book just in case, but
Yeah, you can
I
read.
guess in
No,
that
I mean
case,
on the
I better
last
use
one,
it.
I literally got
Of
him to
course.
learn how to read
Everything you
towards the end.
need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Right, let's make the potion.
There's an alchemy bench in the alcove.
And there we are. Right, this looks similar to the first one. Probably a few things that have changed. So I've got to look at that book first. Right, one, two, one, two handfuls of. Right, pretty simple. Yeah, it's a bit similar to the first game. But on the first one, I only used water, I think, to make a potion. So this is quite interesting. Right, water. It's got to be the one. So that probably goes in first, does it? Better make sure I do it right. I'm taking my time, you bitch. That's what I'm doing.
Wine, of course, like it says in the book.
Sorry, I didn't know there was a time limit on it. What's a rush? Right. Move down the... Oh, this is a new thing. Didn't have to do that on the last one. So I've got to move that pot down, have I? Hmm. Yeah, I had to do that on the last one. Yeah, most of it's pretty similar, I suppose, with a couple of extra things you've got to do. So I've got to move that back up. Inventory. Select all them. Confirm. Right, yeah. They used to be... Yeah. Yeah, pretty much the same, almost. With a few minor differences. I literally only made one potion on the last game, the Musk of Allure, or whatever it was in the DLC. Because I did actually end up doing that. Well, I did find another bug, but I found that to progress past when it was basically Sir Hans meeting some, he wanted to propose to some lover, some woman, and I couldn't get past this cutscene, so what I had to do was actually lower my frames per second to 60. So I just had a feeling that would work, and it actually worked. But if I was running a FPS higher than 60, it wouldn't let me get past this cut. Well, it wouldn't literally. It was stuck on loading every time I pressed A to try and do this quest for Sir Hans. It wouldn't work. It just stuck on the loading screen. I got a black screen. But I do remember from older Assassin's Creed games, to get past that, you can actually lower your FPS to 60 and it makes the game more stable. So that's a funny thing with some older games. So I suppose it was a case of that. Some older games are they run a bit funny if you're going over 60 FPS basically on PC. So it could be worth doing that in some really old games, just limiting your FPS to 60, which is still good experience anyway. I mean, sometimes you ain't got any choice with it. Just to literally get through a game without them crashes. And a lot of older games I find do run better locking your FPS to 60 FPS. So if you got, even if you can clearly run over 60, sometimes it's worth it. I mean, I suppose, I think Batman had it, Arkham Asylum, the first one, but I suppose the 5000 series wouldn't have that problem because it can't even reach 60 FPS. You'd be fine with that. With all the physics 32 not being supported anymore. So, yeah, I suppose that is a selling point actually for the 5000 series, that you won't have no crashes to desktop because you know you won't be getting over 60 FPS, but you'd be getting the shit performance, but no crashes. So that is good. You know, maybe that is worth the money. Maybe Jensen saw this coming and he's a genius. Anyway, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. See you later.